Kawhi Leonard is back. In his fourth game back from injury, Kawhi looked like the old Kawhi. He was magnificent. Kawhi Leonard had 23 points on 8 of 11 shooting from the field. He was a plus 46, the highest plus minus of his career. And he only played in 24 minutes. And yes, I know it comes against the Nets. And by the way, the Clippers obliterated the Nets by 59 points, which marks the largest Clippers win in the franchise's 55-year history. But there were people talking crazy about Kawhi, saying that he was done, that he should just retire, that the old Kawhi is dead and gone. Kawhi Leonard proved that he is still an elite player in this game. And when he's healthy, when he's out there on the floor, you see how much he matters to the Clippers. He elevates them so much. And the way that he was moving, it looked good. It looked really good. And that should be the main takeaway if you're a Clippers fan. Yeah, it's nice to beat a team by 59 points. But the main takeaway from this one is that Kawhi looked solid. And he looked like Kawhi again. And it was crazy, too, that people were questioning if Kawhi would hurt the Clippers' rhythm and the momentum that they had built without him. Kawhi elevates this team. Kawhi Leonard getting healthier and playing like this, to me, makes the Clippers a dark horse contender in the Western Conference. Like, did we all forget about Kawhi, who this man is? He's a top player in the game still. Let's not forget how he finished last season. 55% shooting from the field, 43% shooting from three, 90% shooting from the free throw line in his final 52 games last season. So you can talk about the opponent being bad, but don't act like Kawhi Leonard can't do this against an elite team, against elite defense. As you see Leonard start to refine his footing as the Clippers work him back. So I wasn't concerned too with what we saw in his first couple of games. He was more like a role player, wasn't putting up the numbers because he's just slowly getting back. Like Brian Windhorst said on the Hoops Collective podcast, he's going through games like the preseason games. This dude hasn't played. So it's going to take him some time. And you just hope Kawhi gets back into game shape, game speed. And I think he's going to continue to look good moving forward. He's not going to play in the next Clippers game as they're on a back-to-back. But to see Kawhi out there doing what he did, it just brought joy to me. Let's look at the highlights. It was a really beautiful thing to see. By the way, guys, drop a like, subscribe for more content just like this. Kawhi Leonard, like, beautiful spin, gets to his spot, jumper over the defender. You're not stopping that. That is vintage Kawhi, ladies and gentlemen. And then Kawhi, once again, gets to his spot. He's going to hit the defender with a little shoulder fake, turn around, J, cash money. When he just has you one-on-one like this, you're not stopping that. His mid-range game is unbelievable. And when he's in his zone, you could throw whatever defense you want at him. You're not stopping him. And this was nice. Kawhi drives, finishes up off glass with two defenders on him. Kawhi still has this in his game, and it was nice to see. Again, moving well, missing all that time, being able to get downhill past the defender and finishes up and over the other defender to get the bucket. So he still has a lot left in the tank. And you know the Clippers are going to go slow with this because for the Clippers, it's simple. You get a healthy Kawhi Leonard for the playoffs and you got a shot. When you have a player like Kawhi, who I think is still undoubtedly, if he's healthy, a top 10 player in this game, you got a chance to do some big things. And I think it's actually a good thing, a blessing in disguise that it happened like this for the Clippers. Because while Kawhi was out, you saw other players on this Clippers team have to step up and elevate their game. Maybe Norman Powell doesn't have such a hot start and doesn't play as well as he does if Kawhi plays from the beginning. But now that Powell has played the way that he has, he gains that confidence. He sees what he's capable of. That should bode well now with Kawhi coming back into the mix. And Powell, I mean, if people were concerned about his production dropping off, he had 18 points. So the pieces are in play. We're seeing the disaster Paul George is. So the Clippers are looking like absolute geniuses for avoiding that mess and bringing him back. I always said, when you look at this Clippers team, their defense, really good. I mean, hell, I know you could say the Brooklyn Nets had nobody out there, and they're clearly tanking. But to hold any team in today's NBA to 67 points, like, that is impressive. I don't care who it's against. So the defense has shown it can be good. They have the supporting cast, and sometimes less is more. You know, what did Norman Powell say? Addition by subtraction. I think that's the case with this Clippers team. If Kawhi can return to form and he slowly builds up to that superstar level Kawhi Leonard, the Clippers are going to be in business and they're going to be cooking. And just for Kawhi, man, this is awesome to see. You know, him coming back, playing in these games, him having a good game here, because it must be a lot for him, right? To go through the constant up and down, the injuries, never really knowing how much time he's going to miss, and how's been the big issue with Kawhi. Because if Kawhi never had injury problems, we're talking about an all-time great right now, guys. Like top 15. There was a point in time that I made a strong argument that Kawhi could finish top 10. Obviously, things have changed now since making that take. I said that after Kawhi had won a championship with the Raptors, but he was on that type of trajectory. He was on that type of pace. That's how great Kawhi was. And, you know, I go back to watch that 2019 playoff run over and over again. Even some of the playoff runs he had with the Clippers. That playoff run in 2021, he was playing at that 2019 pace when the Clippers made it to the Western Conference Finals, but he had gotten injured. If Kawhi stays healthy for that postseason run, the Clippers probably win the title. So Kawhi, for him, it's about getting ready for the playoffs. You know, the Clippers are going to take things super, super slow. But ladies and gentlemen, do not forget about Kawhi Leonard. This dude is still one of the best, yes, best players in this game. And he has sent the NBA a reminder of just the kind of player he is. So we'll see how he looks from here on out. But if you're a Clippers fan, you're loving that you got to see Kawhi healthy in this one. He did this all again in just 24 minutes. It's nice to see Kawhi slowly but surely getting back to what he's capable of and getting back to 100%, which of course is the most important thing with this Clippers team this season. Yeah, Kawhi, it's great to see him back at it again. Clippers fans, let me know what your thoughts have been when it comes to the Claw. And what do you think this realistic ceiling is for this Clippers team? In a perfect world, if Kawhi can get back to being the Kawhi Leonard of old consistently, do you think the Clippers have enough to make a run and potentially make it out of the Western Conference? And we'll see if the Clippers can keep on winning. As the Clippers, they will be in action against the Blazers, as they currently are 5th place in the Western Conference. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. That's it for me. It's Luke signing off. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you all again in the next one.